Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 34 of the regular season, where the Astros lose 13-6 to the Washington Nationals. And yeah, that happened. That was okay. Pitching staff for the Astros tonight got eaten alive. Specifically, Christian Javier got eaten alive by the Washington Nationals lineup. It was it was nearly batting practice. Christian Javier, 3 2/3, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, 8 hits. And you got 5 strikeouts in 3 2/3 if you want to find a silver lining. So there's that at least. Only gave up 1 home run. There's not a lot. Phil Maton came in. He would give up a pair of runs in an inning in 2/3. He was surprisingly like the third best pitcher that pitched tonight for the Astros, which isn't saying a ton. Walk, gave up a home run. Blake Taylor would come in, go an inning, give up 4 earned runs. What hurts the most is that we gave up 13 runs and all of them were earned. That one's like, you'd think at least one of them wouldn't be. Silver lining, Ryan Stanek continues to look really good. Inning of work, got a strikeout, didn't let anyone on. Hector Neris, round of applause for the Hector Neris signing. Another clean inning. 1, 2, 3, pair of strikeouts. He has looked great. And if you want to look at silver linings, you have the offense. 6 runs is pretty solid, especially in this new weird dead ball era. The offense looked fine, especially missing one of your better players in Jose Altuve, who got the day off. And along with that, also not having Jeremy Pena. Like, the offense looked pretty okay. Jose Siri, specifically in the top spot, batting leadoff. 3 hits tonight, home run, a triple. 3 hard hit balls. Like, he looked pretty darn comfortable in the leadoff spot. Yuli Gurriel had 3 hits, which is a positive, right? LaPena looking solid. Kyle Tucker with a pair of hits. Aledmus Diaz with a pair of hits. Also had 3 hard hit balls tonight. Like, the offense did fine. They pulled their weight. 6 runs is good. That's going to win you quite a few games, especially this season, offense being the way it was. The pitching staff just an overdue implosion. But I will specify that, which is overdue. Our pitching staff for this winning streak of 11 games was lights out. I want to say we're averaging like a run against a game. It was ridiculously low. I mean, we pitched wonderfully. And so, yeah, 13 runs in a game on 14 hits isn't great. But it's not like the pitching's been bad for a while. This is very clearly the outlier. And not just for the pitching staff, but for Javier. He's looked great to this point. Like, for reference of how good Javier's been, gave up 7 earned runs tonight. ERA is still at 3.2. Like, that, he's still got a really great ERA. And again, this is clearly an outlier for the pitching staff. They have been magnificent. They had given up the most during that 12-game stretch before tonight, or the 11-game stretch before tonight, was 3 runs in a game. That was the worst, and I say that in quotations, pitching performance. So it sucks that the win streak has come to an end, that you got absolutely trounced by the Washington Nationals. But at the same time, let's not act like this is a problem. This is a one-off game. We can see that it's been a one-off game, and we've been great. So it sucks. You would have liked it to have not happened, but it's one game. You've won 11 in a row before this. We move on to the next game, which is tomorrow, 1:35 Eastern, 12:35 Central, oddly specific start time. The Washington Nationals will send Patrick Corbin to the mound, and we will send the ace, the fine wine, Justin Verlander. And I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, as well as I'll be here tomorrow night to talk about Game 7 of the Rangers-Penguins series. I'm not prepared for that. Anyway, that's all I have to say for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Stros.